What up, what up, what up, what up? I'm just gonna jump right in it. Mel Murder Jones sentenced to 135 months in 699 trade case. A major player in the 69/9 trade racketeering case received a heavy sentence on Thursday morning, which was today. Mel Murder Jones will spend the next 135 months, or 11.25 years, in a federal prison. Judge Paul Engelmeyer decided in a hearing at Manhattan's Thurgood Marshall Courthouse. In addition, Mel will have 5 years of probation upon release and has to pay 10,000. Damn, he has to pay 10 G's even after doing all that time. Mel, who according to the government attained the highest rank of Godfather. Yeah, according to 6ix9ine. In the street lineup of 9 Trey, has long been a close friend of Jim Jones. That's why Jim Jones is backing out of this whole thing. Mel was a part of Jim's Bird Gang rap collective and appears on a ton of tracks with the Dipset Capo. In addition, at the 9 Trey, no, my bad. In addition, at the trial of 9 Trey members, Anthony Harvin Ellison and Aljamiah Nuke Mack, Jim Jones was identified as the previous unknown individual one during an infamous wiretap phone call with Mel Murder, which discussed how 6ix9ine had to be super violated for disowning 9 Trey during a November 2018 appearance at the Breakfast Club. Mel, 39 years old, pleaded guilty back in April to racketeering and narcotics offenses. The former was for being a part of 9 Trey. And the latter, somebody misspelled here. Somebody did a big mistake here. They did it so fast they ain't even realize it. Damn. Oh my God. And I'm just gonna skip all of this. Was for a latter was for transporting heroin and fentanyl on 2 occasions. One of them was with Mel sold heroin to an undercover NYPD officer on November 15th. That buy set up by cooperating witness Christian Cruz and for which Mel was paid $10,000 was filmed. Damn, so Cruz set him up. That was that guy. That was that guy that brought all of them down at the end. Mel was arrested 4 days later. Damn. Prior to the sentencing, Mel wrote a letter to Judge Engelmeyer asking for a second chance. This was the other day. A lot of people was talking about this. In it, he admitted to becoming a member of the United Blood Nation, the parent organization of 9 Trey, of 15 due to the influence of older guys in my neighborhood who were thugs off the corner, involved in illegal activities like drugs and violence. Mel has 2 children with his longtime partner, Dawn Gillespie. In a pre-sentencing letter to the judge, Gillespie painted Mel as a loving and overprotective father. Of course she is. Jamel and his children constantly cry when he called it so sad. All I can do is cry, she wrote. He's so overprotective. He worries about the children a lot while he in there to point. I'm scared he's going to make himself sick. Oh my God, this is horrible. The way they put this together, this is horrible. Oh my God, it seemed like somebody rushed just to write all of this. Like they didn't care about Mel Murder, they just wrote it. Mel's daughter, whose name is redated in court documents, wrote to the judge as well. I'm not reading that. That's his kid saying, oh, daddy, let my daddy go, this and that, he's a good father, blah, 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 blah. Wow, 11 years, man. Hey, yo, Miguel, hey, what it do, man? 11 years. I'm saying that he should have known he was going to get that after being known as the Godfather. You know what I'm saying? Tekashi put him out as the Godfather. He should have known it was a rap. Yeah, he should have known it was a rap, man. You know? It is what it is. He charges to the streets, man. You know? I was watching videos of Mel Murder yesterday on YouTube, watching all his throwback videos, when he was, freestyling outside on the corner and chilling, you know. And I'm looking at it like, man, Mel Murder had a long run. He had a decent long run in the streets without getting into no trouble. Into no trouble. Hey, Medusa. Yeah, Mel Murder been in the game for a long time. A lot of people don't know this. Mel Murder been in this game for a long time doing what he's been doing. So him getting caught now and getting 11 is actually pretty good. Tell you all the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, free free Mel Murder, man. But when you doing that, when you in that lifestyle, bro, it's gonna happen sooner or later. I'm telling you, it's just gonna happen sooner or later. You can't be out. You're not gonna be out here picking up birds in the middle of the hood, and you still living in the hood, and and you got a team of people on the street that don't know nothing about no damn bird, and you know what I'm saying? Letters never help, right? I'm just don't help. Daddy, I want my daddy home. My daddy, man. Without him, I'm gonna be sick. Without him, I'm gonna doo-doo on myself. That just do not work, bro. A judge is gonna give you what he gonna give you no matter what. No matter what, no matter what. Only time that kind of thing worked because I ain't gonna front. It worked. Well, not with me. I never did a letter. But what I'm gonna say is that by me telling the judge that I got kids and babies at home, I was able to get out a little early. You feel me? Just by me saying that. But my thing ain't had nothing to do with nothing big like that. It wasn't nothing to do like that. No felonies or nothing. I'm talking about it was like little stuff, like you know what I'm saying. And I just when I go to court and the judge, I'll be like, yeah, I got kids, this and that. So since it's so little anyway, they be like, instead of giving me like a week or two more, they'll just let me get out. But stuff like this, when you a GF and all of this, and this Tekashi69 thing and all of that, man, listen, no letter, no video, man, listen, you could have half of New York could have been over there vouching for him, vouching for him. Half of New York could have been vouching for him. That's crazy, man. Jim Jones put a picture up. It's some real ones that won't be able to sleep at home with their kids tonight. Love the both of these fools right here, my brothers. Yeah, look, that's Jim Jones talking about. Look, that's Mel Murder and Santana. Both of them locked up right now. Both of them locked up. That's crazy. But Joel's ain't doing that much time, right? I think Joel's got to do like 3 years, right? Cause his dumb ass brung a damn ratchet in the airport by mistake. Remember that? Then he left. Then he left the airport. Remember? He ran out the airport. They found that junk in the bag. He was so scary. He ran. He left the airport. He was scary. Like, why you leave, dog? Somebody in your team messed that up. They should have took them years. I don't know what happened with that. Or was it his own mistake? It had to probably been with his own mistake. But still, though, he's supposed to be the breadwinner, right? Somebody in his team should have just took that. Be like, yo, you better send me some commissary. They probably know he don't send commissary. Like, nah, B, you gonna have to take that one, dog. You gonna take that one, bro. You ain't doing nothing if you come home, B. You ain't doing nothing. The noodles, you hear that? That was actually my coffee, yo. I had it warming up from before I did the video. I might, and I'm hungry too. I am hungry. I'm hungry as hell. I ate 2 hot dogs, no homo, just before I went live, and I'm still hungry. Yeah, man, 135 months for a guy like Mel Murder. That's not a lot of time, man. Y'all just. I'm telling you, Mel Murder been in this game for a minute, doing what he been doing. You feel me? There's a lot of work and a lot of pain put in behind this guy. You feel me? But then with Freedom Man, though, it is what it is, man. We grind and we hope that some of us hope we never get bagged. A lot of us hope we don't get bagged. We try not to get bagged, but it's like when it happens, everybody's like, oh my God, like, yo, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm from Jersey, But I be in NY sometimes. Hmm. I've done a couple trips in NY. I dropped off a lot of work in NY. Probably more work than most of these rappers. And I'm not even from NY. That's good, man. I'm checking to see if I see anything else. I'm over here on what was that? What was that? World Star? No. Complex. I was in Complex right now. Complex messed up that whole thing. Somebody, whoever wrote that in Complex today, they need to fire his goofy ass. I made like 100 mistakes. I'm reading this junk. I'm like, yo, I sound retarded reading this. I'm like, what's? I'm looking at it. I'm like, no wonder there's a bunch of letters missing and phrases all messed up. I said, damn, it looked like somebody just went through, and whoever works in Complex just hurry up and wrote that real quick just to put it out there, like just to do it. Is he? You know what I'm saying? He probably was already off work, and somebody told him like, "Yo, make sure you finish that, man. That Mel Murder, man. You know, we getting hit with 135 months. Make sure you put that up." And he was like, "Oh, damn, man." Just when he was about to go home, like, a whole bunch of arrows. For real, I read that junk. I'm like, I sounded retarded reading that junk. It was so bad. I was about to delete the video, start all over. I said, "Nah, I ain't doing that. It's not that serious anyway. Ain't too many people really gonna watch this video. It's not like it's 6ix9ine or anything. A lot of people don't even know who Mel Murder is. You know, people, most of the world, a lot of the world that knows of him now only knows him because Tekashi mentioned him, the Godfather, and because him talking about, yeah, we're gonna have to violate. We're gonna have to violate the four. The four. Want to violate four. 3 or 4. Damn. 6ix9ine former associate Jamel Mel Murder Jones has officially been sentenced. Mel Murder appeared in front of a judge to formally receive a sentence of 135 months in prison. In the city press reporter Matthew Russell Lee reported the news this afternoon. Damn, he was in there too? Damn, this nigga. That white boy needs to get like somebody need to like send him some money, man. This guy he been the one on top of this thing the whole time. He been letting us know everything. That's that guy from Twitter that put up all the information when the news broke out. Prior to the judge's decision, prosecutors requested that Mel Murder be given a sentence of 135 to 168 months. So they gave him the minimum. It could have been 168 months, but they gave him 135 months. So he got the minimum, basically. So like I said, that's not bad. That's not bad. His charge is not bad. You gotta remember, he got caught with a whole bird, with a whole key. You know what a key is? 1,000 yams of fentanyl too. You know what that is, bro? Do you understand what that is? 1,000 yams of fentanyl. That's equivalent to like 20 birds of straight D block. That fentanyl is strong as hell. And then on top of that, the violating part, right? What he talking about, he got to violate him, right? That part. God knows what other things they have on him, right? And then Tekashi naming him the Godfather. That's like saying that he is, the leader. And if he's the leader, that means that if you think about it, everything bad that the set has done, they can say that it was done because of him. Just because of Tekashi69 saying that he's the leader. The Godfather, well, he said he's the Godfather, the GF. 6ix9ine said that in federal court. That's a big deal, bro. That's a big deal. The former diplomat record signee was also brought up in transcripts of conversations with Kafano Jordan, a.k.a. Shaddy, Tekashi's former manager, and others. The conversation led authorities to believe that the group was possibly looking to harm or even kill 6ix9ine. Damn. 135 months, man. 135 months. He be alright. He tough. He tough. He'll be alright. But you gotta remember, out of 135 months, out of them 11 years, remember, he don't gotta do the whole 11. He gotta do, I think, what? How much time you gotta do out of that? Is it 75% or something? 80% of that time? Yeah, he gotta do like 80% of that time. Something like that, right? Out of 11 years, he gotta do like 80%. Something like that, right? Does anybody know? I think he gotta do like 80% of that. So 11 years, 80%. He gonna end up doing like 7, 8 years. Yeah. Yeah, he gonna end up doing like 7, 8 years. That's it. It's not even. I'm telling you, it's not that bad. That's what I'm telling you. It's not that bad for what he's done and what he got locked up for and everything that he was in, audio and all that stuff, being in a gang and that gang doing all types of outlandish stuff. 7 years is not a lot. He'll be out here before you know it. I'm trying to tell you, he'll be out here before you know it. It's about to be 2020. By 2027, Mel Murder gonna be on the streets already, yelling Treyway. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures with Jim Jones in the club, all of that. 7 years are gonna go by like nothing. I'm telling you. 7 years, 6ix9ine still gonna be out making hella money. Mel Murder gonna come home. 6ix9ine probably gonna still be on top of the rap game, telling everybody to suck something. And that's it. And the world continues, dog. Because to touch somebody like that, to touch somebody like 6ix9ine, you need a lot of money and you need a lot of power. And a lot of them couldn't even afford decent lawyers. You know? BR, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of time for some, like for me. I know that somebody like me, I ain't trying to do no 7 or 8 right now. Hell. But I'm just saying, for somebody like him, with all the dirt that he's done, that's all I'm saying. That's not a lot comparing to all the dirt that he's done. Like I said, this guy been banging for a long time, man. I known of this guy since Mel Matrix when he was rapping with Jimmy and Steck Bundles and them. That was a long time ago. I was like 18, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? When I used to listen to Mel Matrix, I was 18, 19, and I'm 36. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 36. I was listening to him back then. That's what I'm saying. He had a good run, and he got money. Like he was one of the out of everybody in that camp, he had the most money until Shadi met 6ix9ine, and then Shadi had the most money. But that was because he was taking it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't stealing it, he was taking it. It's a difference. When you steal something, you're taking it behind somebody's back. When you're taking it, they know of it. They're like, man, give me that junk, man. Give me that junk. You don't need that. That's taking it. You know? Straight up. Straight up. But yeah. Trial of 9 Trey. Super violation. 2020. Indicted. I'm just looking to see if I see anything else, but everybody is saying exactly the same thing though. Everybody. Exactly the same thing. 135 months, 11.25 years in federal prison. Yeah, like I said, remember, he's not doing the whole 11. Remember that. Keep it in the back of your head. He's not doing the whole 11. No. This used to be the team right here. This was the team back in the day. You see that guy right there to the right? That's Noe, N-O-E. He was the one that sounded like Jay-Z at one point. He was a decent rapper, but nobody cared about him. He couldn't make a hit single for nothing in the world. I was trying to follow him, but he just couldn't. Plus, he sounded way too much like Jay-Z. I couldn't rock with him, right? So he was done. Then you got my man's right here, Stat Bundles. Squad up, G. He was a legend for his short time. You feel me? He had swag and it was a thing about him that nobody had in New York. He was rare. He was a rare type. You know what I'm saying? Kind of reminds me of myself. Then you got Sin City. He's still out doing his thing. You know, Dipset Bird Gang, but you already know what that means. Max B, you already know where he at. He in prison trying to get home after 75. Then you got Freaky Zeke, a guy that supposedly punched 50 Cent. And people in the comments talking about he ain't say he punched him. He said he would punch him, bro. He said he punched him. If you go on Instagram, he's even replying, he's even responding to the people in the comment talking about, yeah, I punched him in the face. He said it just like that. He ain't lying. Freaky Zeke ain't gonna lie about that. Trust me. Trust me. Them guys be in the streets all day. Like they live in the street. These guys ain't rich and famous. But not Freaky Zeke. Freaky Zeke be in the streets all day. That's what he do, man. He be grinding, snuffing people all the time. That ain't nothing to him. People be like, oh, ain't nobody gonna touch 50. Oh, whoa. You just forget, like, there's real gangsters out here, too. Like, people forget that. Like, there's real gangsters, too, bro, out in the streets, bro, that are not rich, that are grinding, that are, you know what I'm saying? Any little thing, they're ready to punch your melon. Yeah, you did say it. Sakaria Caro, you did say it. You did say it, Caro. Say he about to get smoked. Like I said, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Jim Jones gonna send him some commissary. You know what I'm saying? Probably like $100 a month. You know. Then hit him with the, you know, I got bills and kids too, man. You know, I gotta take care of my family, man. You know, one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Swerving. It'd be crazy like that. Jason Myers said it's easy to be a gangster when you're rich and commute to the violence instead of living in it. Cough, cough, Jim Jones, cough, cough. Well, that's how it be, man. I feel you. It is easy. When you're rich, it is easy. It's when you're poor, don't got nothing when it's, you know what I'm saying? When you out here really, really gotta put in, you know? Like I said, Mel Murder been in this game for a long time. And what you think he been doing this whole time? Mel Murder don't got no businesses. He ain't like 50 Cent. He ain't got his own liquor. He ain't got no stores. He don't got clothing. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper, but he's like a retired rapper. You know what I mean? He don't get money off of rap. Nobody. What's I gonna say? Nobody buy. Nobody. What's the word I'm looking for? Nobody be contacting him for shows. You know, he don't get show money and all of that. And I'm just being real, like he don't. Nobody calls him up. Yo, Mel Murder, man, we need you on Rolling Loud, man. Yo, we need you. Look at Rolling Loud. Look at the list on Rolling Loud. You got people in there that don't even rap. They not even rappers. They do comedy on the internet, and they're in there, like Fat Nick and stuff like that. Like, some guy named Fat Nick. Well, Fat Nick really do rap, but he whack. I don't know, man. I don't understand, man. All I know is that we in a whole different world right now, man. The young is winning. Some of the old win too. You gotta have something really, really different about you to come in this game, and you're already like, old already. When I say old, I mean like not 19 or 20, because they looking for they like signing 16, 17-year olds. They like signing them now. You know why? Because they got their whole life ahead of them. Can you imagine signing a 16-year-old hot rapper at 16? Can you imagine signing a 16-year-old? The chances are that you're gonna have him in your deal until like he's like freaking 30. You know what I'm saying? Until he figures out, oh no, it's better that I go independent. Then he buys out the contract. But by then you done made over like $1 billion. That's why they like picking them young, because they young and they dumb. Look at Blueface. Blueface don't even know who he signed to. Like what? He don't know who he signed to. He don't know if he cash money or he young money. He don't even know. He's like, I don't know, man. Whack 100 just came. You know, and I just follow Whack 100, man. That's my boss. The fuck? Like, he really don't know who he signed to. NLE Chopper, I like him. I follow him on IG. I think he alright. He just young. He just young. You know what I'm saying? He's young. You know, he's 16, 17. You know, when you 16, 17, you got a whole lot of energy and you're going to be doing a whole bunch of silly stuff. So you got to mind that he a young kid. You know, he a kid. He a kid with mad money and he a Crip. And he got Crip friends. And you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know. Who is that? Who is that, Miguel? Is that another rapper? I can't keep up with these rappers, B. I don't know who that is and where he from. I have no idea who that is, dude. I never heard of him in my life. Triple X, he was one of a kind, man. Look, I don't want to sound fucked up, messed up, but Triple X, man, I don't think he was supposed to make it, man, for real. I don't think he was supposed to, you know? Search him, you won't be disappointed, for real. I bet. Matter of fact, screenshot time. Hold up. Y'all already know how I do. 1, 2, 3. Damn, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I got it. Got it. I usually do screenshots when somebody in the chat tells me about something, because my memory is bad. Because I be smoking a lot. So I take screenshots. Let me see. Paul Wow. What's up with Paul Wow? Oh, that's some old stuff. Yeah, Mel Murder gonna be alright. He'll be alright. Jim Jones gonna send him like about 100. Jason Myers says Triple XX manifested his death. Manifested? What you mean? Like he knew that he was gonna die, or he rapped about it? I think he did know something was gonna happen to him, right? He was kind of sad like the last few days of his life. If y'all did y'all follow him on IG? He was like very sad, emotional. But remember, he was on the bracelet. He wasn't able to come out his house. That's when he made that album. He made that song "Sad," that album, and all of that. Remember that? He did it because he was in his house, trapped. He was making a bunch of sad love songs and stuff. Cause he was kind of on some Trippy Red kind of thing, but he was way better. Trippy Red kind of ass to me. I can't listen to Trippy Red. I can only listen to him if he does a song with somebody else. Matter of fact, this is one song that I could listen with Trippy Red, and that's a song that he did with Triple X. 1400 game, bitch. I came with some shooters. My chain shine hard, bitch. Your mama Medulla. I'm stunting hard in the club, bitch. You feel like Medusa. You stand right, pussy gun, I'ma shoot you. I'm a gorilla, A. Big bills, all about my billing, A. That was the only song I could listen to with Trippie Redd. And that's because he's not doing that all that yelling and singing and nah, man. I don't even know how a perk look like. Word is born. I don't know how a perk even look like. I don't know nothing about that. I got some Bali though. Got some Alien. Got some other type of Kush. Matter of fact, speaking about that, I gotta get some Dutches. Hold on. Hold up. Damn, thank you. Thanks for bringing that up because I wouldn't remember right now to get some Dutches. Hold on. I gotta tell somebody something. Word. Or I'm gonna have to go outside and it's cold as hell. Yo, go get some Dutches. Yo, good looking for real. Cause I think my peoples forgot. So I'm gonna remind them right now. I'm gonna go get some Dutches. Or some White Owls. Yeah, White Owls. Or some White Owls. Damn, man, I hope she didn't forget either. I like White Owls, though. I love them. I love White Owls. White Owls is, I just love them. Duck. Dirt. Percocet when I'm stressed. Try them King Palms. King Palms. Yeah, where I seen those before. Where did I see them at? I'm gonna see too. I'm gonna try them out. I will. I'm gonna try that out. I seen them somewhere before. Yeah, I got some good strain. It's so good I can't even burn it like that during the day, cause then I'd be all gone. You know what I mean? I got certain times when I gotta blaze up, cause I be out there, bro. That strain I got is strong as heck. They still make White Owls. What the? Yeah, I just got like a four of them the other day. And you know, the more southern you go, they got White Owls. The more southern you go. Jason, where you at? What state you in? The South got a lot of The White Owls come from the South. Yeah, White Owls come because I remember White Owls. We ain't even have White Owls in Jersey before like that. Like we did, but it was like now we got more. But back in the day, White Owls was like I used to get White Owls in Florida. White Owls was never out here in Jersey at one point. When I was like in my early 20s and stuff, there was no White Owls out here. Not even like I could go back as far as like maybe 5 years ago, and there wasn't no White Owls out here. If they did, you had to go to certain spots. But now they got them everywhere. Like you go to any 7-Eleven, they're gonna have White Owls. You go to pretty much almost any gas station, they're gonna have White Owl. I don't know, man, but I love White Owls. But I love them because they official. They official. You feel me? They're good, they cheap, two for $1. It burns slow. It is official. It's all the way around from 1 to 10. I give White Owls a 10. I give Dutch Masters a 10. I give the game a 10. All right, my people said she was getting them right now. Okay, so she ain't forget. All right, bet. I remember when Dutch was 75. I never paid 75. When I started smoking Dutchess was always, how much were they when I started, yo? I don't think they were $1. I think they were still 125. Or were they $1? No, I think they might have been $1. Yeah, when I started smoking, I used to smoke cognac Dutchess and then the honey Dutchess. Well, in the beginning, it was vanilla. I used to only smoke vanilla Dutchess. I was obsessed with vanilla, right? Then the cognac came out. I fell in love with the cognac. I was rolling cognac for like a whole year. Then it went vanilla cognac. Then honey came out. Then I went to honey for like about 6 months, 7 months, almost a year too. Then that's what I would do. I would rotate vanilla and all of that. Then the game came out. The Game, which was I think made by The Game, the rapper. And that kind of took over little by little. It did. At one point up here, up north, I'm talking Jersey and New York, we only had three choices. We had Backwoods, we had Dutchess, and we had The Game. After that, we didn't have no cigars. It was only blunt wraps, a whole bunch of blunt wraps. The one that you buy and it's only a wrap with the plastic tube in the middle. You know, Now is when you got like 1,000 varieties of stuff. But in my days, we only had three choices. It was Backwood, Game, and Dutch Master. We ain't even have Phillies. Phillies is a southern thing. Phillies and all of that, Phillies and Swisher Sweet, that's southern, that's Florida. We ain't had none of that. You know? All we had was those three. I put that on everything. I know I was a heavy smoker. And I was 18, 19, and 20. And I was everywhere. I was everywhere. I was in New York and Jersey every day, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and a 325 BMW with a $3,000 system in it. Remote start alarm, limo tents. Limo tent. I had an in-dash TV Pioneer, 6.5 inch, costed me $1,200 just the TV alone. Mind you, this was back in 2002, 2003. Back in that time, people were scared to get their windows tinted. You know, people were scared. Not too many people was doing a window tint. They was just scared. Everybody was on this, was like, oh, you're going to get pulled over. You're going to get pulled over, Chosen. You're going to get pulled over. I said, so what? Let them pull me over. I got my paperwork. I got my license. I got insurance. I got everything. Registration. I got everything. I'll eat them tickets. So what? And I never got pulled over. In my town, I didn't. When I would drive outside of my town, to like Woodbridge and Perth Amboy, them white areas, then I used to get pulled over. When I used to only hit the white areas, I used to get pulled over. The second I came back into the hood, police never messed with me. They never messed with me on my car. Never, never. I never once, one time, got a ticket for tints in my town. Only when I left. And that's like, I'm talking like half an hour away. Y'all know how it be sometimes, you know? Triple X definitely made good music, man. Hunter, yeah, man, that was my dude, man. Missed that dude, man. White Owls with 50 Cent. Oh my God, what can White Owls at 50 Cent? I will have a dresser full of them right now. My dresser will be full of White Owls. The long ass Game Duchess, yeah, that's the one I was just thinking about. I'm just like this long. Can you believe I used to use the whole thing? Not the whole paper, but the whole length. I used to use the whole length. My blood used to be like this long. Like, I used to spark it all the way from here. Like, my blunts were this long, bro. My jump was long as hell. Lucy's are $1 each. A what? A Lucy a what? Two for $1. White Owls here. NY are $150. Word, Myers? $150? Over here, we get 2 for $1 White Owls. A matter of fact, in a little bit, when my peoples come, I'm gonna show you. It even says it on the wrapper, 2 for $1. That's how cheap we got it. Even on the wrapper says 2 for $1. So they can't trick us nowhere around here because the wrapper already says 2 for $1 right on it. You feel me? That's messed up, man. But y'all New York, y'all got it bad though. Y'all paying like $2 a cigarette. You know where I'm at? I bought 2 packs of cigarettes today. 2, right? For $12. I bought 2 for $12 today. You ain't beating that. Anyone remember the Phillies in the tube? Yes. I remember the Garcia Vegas in the tube. Remember those, Miguel? The Garcia Vegas in the tube? You know what I used to do? I used to use the Garcia Vegas and roll them in and smoke my blunts, right? And with the tube, what I used to, because this was back in the day when Purple Haze was the truth, right? I used to get ounces of haze for like $3.20. This was back in the day when ounces of haze was going for $500. Ounces of haze was going for $500 back in my day. $500. I was getting it for $300, $325. I was doing my 20s, 0.7, 0.8, not even a gram. Never that. You'd be stupid to do a gram for $20 back in the days when an ounce was $500. You wasn't making no money back. You had to do 0.7. Dudes in my hood were doing 0.3 dimes. 0.3. Do you know what a 0.3 is? That's a little bud this big. You have to really peel the stuff out of that and roll a thin L of purple haze. But the haze was so piffy that it didn't matter. It still rocked you. And then that fruity smell of purple haze, remember? It smelled like Fruity Pebbles. You can't get purple haze like that no more. All of now you got to sour this and sour that. And what happened is that the government, they started adding all of that stuff to the plant. Now we don't get purple haze no more because purple haze is a normal plant. What we smoking is not normal. What we smoking is stuff with ingredients and chemicals in it. Haven't you noticed why the weed would be so strong nowadays? Like it be mad strong for no reason. That's because it got stuff in it. There's chemicals and other stuff in the bud. It's not. This ain't the bud we used to smoke back in the day. It's not. This is something different. They grow it already with some type of stuff. They spray it down and all types of stuff. I'm telling you. They do this to make more money because it grows faster. It grows faster and it grows better and more buds come out. It's like what they do with the hormones with the chicken and the pigs, how they feed it hormones so the pigs and the chicken get real thick. And then when they get thick like that, they make money because the chicken goes by the pound. It's not by the piece. When you go to the supermarket, you say, let me get whatever, 5 drums and this and that. When they weigh it and they price you by it, they price you by it by the weight. When they charge you, when you go to the supermarket and you go to the meat market and you be like, yeah, let me get whatever, $5 of drums or whatever. When they weigh it on the machine, on the scale, whatever $5 is worth is a certain weight to that will equal to $5. So every pound of chicken, you know what I mean, is worth something. So imagine if they're making the chicken thicker and heavier, that means more money, right? So that's why they doing. That's what they did with the hormones. They give the hormones to the cows, the pigs, the horses. They get hormones, and then what happens is that when we eat them, we eat the meat. And then when we eat the meat, then we get the hormones in us. And that's why you got 16, 17-year-old girls thick as hell, like some damn horses and stuff like that, walking around here like horses. Like Megan Thee Stallion, that's a horse. Yeah, them chicks be big as hell. You notice? Like, why these chicks be so damn big and they butts be so damn huge? And you be like, oh, it gotta be fake. And nah, a lot of them, they don't even be fake. It be real. They butts be big as hell for no reason. It be like bigger than my whole existence. I seen chicks with asses so big and they never done no surgery a day in their life. They junk is just mad big, like dumb big. That's why, because when they were growing up as kids, they were eating the chicken and the pigs that had the hormones in it. And that's why they thick as hell now. That's why there's so many thick ass women now. I'm telling you, if you go back and you look at videos, go look at the rap video. That's all you gotta do. Look at the hip hop videos that came out in the 80s and the 90s, and you won't see no thick ass chick in none of those videos. The most you're gonna see will be like a nice, pretty woman with a nice little apple. That's the most you're gonna see, the apple. You are not gonna see none of that ridiculous Pinky, you know Pinky, the triple X, the Pinky, the porn star. You ain't gonna see no Pinky. You ain't gonna see Delicious. You know Delicious from Flavor of Love. You ain't gonna see that kind of body. Who else? Who else is thick like that? Nicki Minaj. Well, Cardi B is not really thick, and she paid for that, so that don't count. Nicki Minaj did too, though. But I'm just saying, the body figure of Nicki Minaj is what the kids are having now already. At 16, 17-year-olds, you got girls thicker than Nicki already. And that's because of the hormones. But a lot of people know that already. I just happen to bring it up because I'm on the topic. Whitney Hunter, what's up, Hunter? What did I leave off at? Star Baby, what's up? Star Baby in the building, Hunter in the building. We got 2 Hunters in the building. We got Whitney and Ike. Myers. One of my dream cars is a 745. You too? That's my dream car too. My dream car is a 745 or a 750. I will take either one. Of course, if you get the 760, of course, that's the top, you know? Either one of those I'm good with. 745, 750, 760. 76, no, what's Styles P said? 760LI, and I'm low key S.P.www.com, sucker. I'ma let the heat pop. Woo! Rip that junk. Come out. Comment. You can buy healthy chicken. People are lazy. Oh man. go outside real quick, grab a few bags. Oh man, the healthy chicken, boy. People don't want that healthy chicken. People want that chicken that's been touched already, that's been stepped on. That just been stepped on me. Tap dance on there like Gregory Hines. But yeah, man. Ever since they started messing with the valley, man. They started spraying it up and they messed it all up, man. That's why. I mean, I heard that they got purple haze in Amsterdam. I heard that they got haze over there in Amsterdam, though. I heard they got the real purple out there. But can you imagine? I have to go all the way to the way this weather just sneak up on people, yo. The other day it was so hot. What's up, little man? What's shit? Where's the bag at? That one's it? Huh? To the store? Oh man, you didn't say none of that. I might as well just go with my PJs. I might go with my PJs. I'm so comfortable in these PJs, yo. I swear to God. Sour gets me. That's not even enjoyable. I was knocked out. That's what it be doing to me. That's why I be telling y'all, I can't be burning too much during the day. Nah. And can't be burning too much during the day. Yeah. Where my cigarettes at? 2 packs. 2 packs of bogeys for $12. $12 I got today. And them joints are going higher in New York. New York ain't playing. Oh damn, I forgot to take this thing out. Hold up, y'all. gotta bring my, everywhere I go, I always gotta bring my ID. And I get carded all the time. I don't need to play. What's up? Yeah? That's good.
Yeah, you did it.
That's the biggest hustlers in the world, the government. Cause nobody can beat, you can't beat the government. Nobody can beat the government. They do what they want. And if you don't apply to their rules, you will disappear, fam.
Chopped up. Organs be missing.
Yeah. You will disappear, bro. Yo, what a matter of fact, speaking about the game, I haven't seen the game in a minute now that I think about it. Y'all got game in New York? Hey yo, Esco 2 times. Sister Suicide. What's good, family? Sister Suicide. Esco. What's poppin', fam? What's good with y'all, man? Hey yo, Suicide, what's good, bro? Yo, they gave Mel Murder 11.5 B. I said, that's light work, man. I said, he be alright. I said, he got Jimmy, he be alright. 11.5. He be home before you know it, bro. Oh, he got, that's only like 7 years. That's only 7. That ain't about nothing, man. He said, here now. Hey, yo, Suicide, when you do them shirts, I want one of them shirts. I'm going to order one. I'm going to get one from you. But I want one that only says, hey, oh, nah on it, yo. Like how you do it, I'm going to get one that says like that, man. You know, I got my live back, so you already know we bubbling again. We working, you know. But I want one of them shirts, man. The guy, the one that say, hey, oh, nah, across from it in red and black. For real. Gotta support the family, man. I'm gonna see if I do a fitted for EmZ fitted this year. Well, not this year, this winter. Oh, can you Lord? It's hot. Yeah, I want to do an EmZ fitted. A dope one though, like a dope fitted. It gotta be dope. Not that, cause they got 2 different types of fitted. They got this cheap one, the cheap one that my son be using on Instagram. That's the cheap one, the one sold not for sale. Man, get your cheap, man. That cheap ass hat. Done cheap. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That's the one with the green underneath the lid. That's the cheap one. The one if you buy a hat and they got green underneath the lid, that's the cheap hat. Now you gotta get the one with the gray underneath the lid, or you get other different colors or whatnot. But out of 11.5, he just gonna have to do like 7, man. 7.5, 8, maybe even less, man. Cause yo, the jails is popular. The jails are.
Shit.
Wait, make it off that phone. The jails are populated now. There's too many people. There's way too many people in jail, man. You know, Trump did something, man. I just don't know the name of it, because you know it's one of them, like, you gotta be like, I forgot, man. But Trump did something, man, that a lot of people that are in jail are coming out of jail, like old prison people and stuff like that. And because it's too populated, there's way too many people, it's too much. And then this is now, right? When time goes by, when more years go by, they're gonna be letting more people out. This is what I'll be saying. People like, you know, people that are getting hit with 11, 15 years right now, they're not doing nowhere near that, you know? They're not doing nowhere near that, bro. They laying out the OGs out. They laying out all the OGs out. The only one that are staying be the crazy motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers out of state, they too nuts. They come out and start doing some foolish shit. Better have my cigar. Hold on, give me 2 minutes. I'm about to get these things real quick. Damn, look on the white. What's good, boss? Let me get 2 white owl grape. Yeah, let me get 2 grape and 2 silver. Oh, no, hold on. Let me get the game, my bad. The game up there, the cherry. But let me get that too. The 1 game and 1 white owl. I mean 2 and 2, my bad.
2 these?
Yeah, there you go. 2 and 2.
Okay. See your ID?
Damn, I ain't bring it. I ain't got it.
Okay.
Yeah, my foot up on my damn. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh. Rotation. Here. Go get it. I forgot my thing. Yeah, because I was getting rushed and stuff. I didn't know I was even coming out the crib. That's what happens when you get rushed. When you get rushed, nothing gets done. Nothing will ever get done right with rush. Gosh. I don't know if I would have left and got in my damn self. G. Where I left off at? We're still selling yours. I need one. Yeah, I'm having a new design though. I'm gonna have a new one. The other one that I did before, that was just the old logo. I'm gonna have a new logo. I'm gonna make a new one. If you want, I can bless you with the EmZ logo. You know how to do that, Myers? You know how to do logos? You know how to do that, Myers? You know how to do logos? That's what I need, a logo. I need an EmZ logo. I don't even know of what. Somebody could freestyle a dope one.
82, 83. 84. 85, 86. 87, 88. 89.
Just me. What up? So did you hear Showtime doing the document? What?
91.
Showtime? So who is it? Is it Showtime, CNN? Niggas don't know who it is. You know why? Because it's a bidding war right now. Nobody knows who's gonna interview 6ix9ine, bro. It's a bidding war. Who's gonna have the most viewers? 6ix9ine, remember, 6ix9ine is got the brain, remember? 6ix9ine looking, who's gonna have the most viewers? And which one of y'all gonna have the most? That's the one who I'm working with. That's what he's gonna do. I'm gonna say which one of y'all got the most viewers. When did you hear about the Showtime though? That came out today, the Showtime thing? The theory of that? I gotta check that out, man. Showtime? Showtime? Yo, he might as well just, I don't know, but he has to do an interview though. 6ix9ine has to make an interview. He has to explain why he did what he did. He has to explain why he did what he did, B. A 3-part series. 1, 3? 3-part?
99.
That's triple the money. Damn, this guy is too damn smart, man.
100.
That's triple. Damn, bro. He probably gonna get like 3 million for every show. He gonna end up making like 10 million off of them 3. He gonna end up getting the same money he got for his deal off of them shows. 6ix9ine is one of them type of dudes that he's gonna force people to like him. You know that, right? He one of them. He's one of them. He's gonna force people to like him. People gonna, after years go by, like 5, 10 years go by, a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, man, he is snitching, no, man, but he funny, man. Watch, I'm telling you, watch. I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna let that snitching stuff out the window, and they just gonna be like, man, he cool, he funny, man. I just ain't gonna buy his music, but he funny. He funny. I'm telling you, I can see it already. I can see it already. The new Sammy the Bull, for real. The new Sammy the Bull, man. Yo, they said that he the biggest snitch in New York. Yeah. They say he the biggest snitch in NY. Word up. They say he broke the record for snitching the most in New York. So I guess that CNN 60-minute thing probably ain't gonna happen. Or maybe it probably still will happen. Maybe he might do that and he might do the 3-part series on Showtime. He might do both. His guy might get interviewed all over the place, man. He might have an interview like once a week when he get out, all different channels. Imagine that. Imagine if 6ix9ine comes out and every time you turn on the news, you see this guy interviewing somewhere. He gonna make people sick. People gonna be like, oh, what the hell? But you know what? A lot of people have came to reason with it now. A lot of rappers that hated 6ix9ine, I'm realizing that they all, like, it finally sank in their head what's been going on, like Wack 100. It finally sank in his head what's been streams equals money, and that's it. He broke it, man. Look, he couldn't have broke it any more simpler than that. He couldn't have did it any more simpler. He said the kid brings streams. The streams mean money. So he, you know, it is what it is. They're gonna want the kid. And Meek Mill, look, Meek Mill just need to calm his little ass down, man. For real. What he need to do is worry about making some better music than 6ix9ine. You know? That's you know, look. 6ix9ine already got that stamp on his back for the rest of his life.
Will's talking to me.
What's up? You did today? Wow. That's good. You just got to keep doing it. But you got 10 more to go. You got 10 more to go before you're able, before you're able to play PlayStation. Yeah, well, you thought you was going to play PlayStation today for one good day? It doesn't work like
He
that.
got an A on his hand, too.
Oh, you got an A too? All right, I need 10 more A's. I need 10 more. No, 9 more. That'll be 10. No, that's 100. No, that's not fair. That wouldn't be fair. You won't make it to 100. God, imagine. Now, word is born. A lot of these rappers, what they need to do right now Well, a lot of them are doing it already. Haven't y'all noticed that a bunch of rappers had just dropped their album? Like in the past 2-3 weeks, 20 rappers album dropped. Once they got the news 6ix9ine is coming home, everybody said, yo, man, we got to drop this album, man, because if we drop it when this guy is out, we ain't getting not even 50,000 copies sold. For real, people gonna be worried about 6ix9ine so damn much. They know they're not gonna be looking for Little Dirk. They're not gonna be looking for Little Baby, The Baby, A Baby. They ain't gonna be looking for none of these babies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real. And they know that. They know that. The Baby dropped his album, The Baby, because he knows 6ix9ine coming home too. These guys are all smart too. They not dummies. They're not dumb. They know when somebody come home who gonna eat. Watch it with the window. Who gonna eat and who not gonna eat. I don't know. Probably locked. He was like, yo, we gotta drop this album, fam, because this Rainbow Head comes out right now. Ain't nobody gonna try to listen to my shit. And it's true. It's true. Ain't nobody listening to nothing. Unless it's some real fans. There's not too many real fans nowadays. People be bandwagoning too much. Way too much bandwagon. You left your door open.
We'll go check the door.
Too much, way too much bandwagon. Move back right here. 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 Grab it. Dang, that's a heavy bag. I'm gonna have to come back and grab the other thing. I know I'm gonna have to come back and grab the other thing. I'll be back. Boy, I love this breeze right here. The winter breeze be the best. I just ain't drop off right here. Start doing the opposite stuff. Makes stuff harder than what it is. If 6ix9ine would have just taken his time, then a lot of folks would be on the streets right now. The Mel got what he deserved. It's like the presidential debate, 20 against 1. Yo. They are, everybody messed up. A lot of people messed up. 6ix9ine messed up, Shotty messed up, Mel Murder messed up. A lot of people messed up, man. A lot of people messed up. You know? Everybody's at fault on that. Everybody is at fault on that. Because, first of all, like everybody been saying, they shouldn't have trusted Tekashi anyway with all that information, all that stuff. He shouldn't have been trusted anyway. This guy had information on people that he shouldn't have known about. You know? And you know, in reality, I don't know what they did as far as in jail, I don't know. But in real life, right, in a situation like this, like if this would have happened in Jersey, if that 6ix9ine thing would have happened in Jersey, people like Mel Murder and Shotty, all of them people that was around 6ix9ine, they all would have gotten DP'd in jail. A lot. Some of them probably would have gotten kicked out the whip. They would have gotten kicked out from being gang members. Because that's an error, that's a mistake right there. That's too big of a mistake. You're going because a lot of them, if you think about it, a lot of them went against the oath. You know? A lot of them went against their oath over the bag. You know? Tekashi69 knew way too much stuff that he should have known. And that's probably why Roll probably ended up dropping his flag, because he didn't drop his flag. They probably made him drop it, and then they whooped him and stabbed him because he was running with a whole CO. What is this big old bottle? Oh gosh. Big old bottle. And I gotta carry it.
Can you carry the bottle?
Next time when you got stuff like this, just leave me in the front. Don't bring all this stuff back here no more. Just leave it all in the front. I didn't know you had all of this. Man, it's ridiculous. I could have done all this in 2 seconds. Man. Extra shit. Ever since I could remember. Give me a second, y'all. I got this big ass bag right here. I'm carrying. Gosh. Ever since I could remember. I'm in the back streets. Man, what happened to the camera? Expanding. Explanation. I need a cigarette. ASAP. It's not open? Oh. It's not open. Ever since I could remember, getting on like when I had that #2 pencil lock, the fresh pack. It's a Jersey thing. You gotta flip the first one you grab, the first cigarette. You gotta flip it upside down and push it in. Then you save this for the last. This is the last cigarette that I smoke. Is the one that's upside down. That's for good luck. I've been doing that since I was 18. Good luck. Damn, Powder, you ran outside.
No, you're not going outside.
You ran outside, Powder. Because he was trying to come outside all day today. I wish. So people in the industry are finally coming to man, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Damn. Coming to realism? Nah. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? These rappers are coming, are just gonna have to deal with 6ix9ine, that's it. just gonna have to deal with him. Can't do nothing about it. They tried so hard to make his then they tried so hard to make his career just disappear too. They really tried, man. Meek Mills, a lot of they really Snoop Dogg, YG. They don't know. This is not the streets, man. This is the media. This is not the streets no more. The streets is gone. There's no more streets. If it was streets, right? A person like Tekashi69 wouldn't be able to come back into the game. Because a lot of people wouldn't have been able to work with him if it was the streets. But it's not the street, you know? And a lot of people, they just can't come to terms with it. There you go. They just can't come to terms with the situation. But some of them are. Some of them are just realizing what Whack 100 just realized. It's all about streams, man. You see me, here's an example. You see me, I'm a regular dude, right? But let's just say if tomorrow EmZ Bitch just picks up, right? And I'm getting like 1 million views of every other day, right? If I'm talking about this, I'm just an example. Let's say EmZ Bitch blows up, right? A week from now, I'm pulling like 1 million views damn near every video I make, like out of nowhere. I'm gonna be getting all types of emails and DMs on Instagram from all types of businesses, corporations, and all types of rappers, because when your numbers go up, that's when you're worth something. That's your worth. Your views is your worth. When you ain't got views, you ain't worth nothing. The more views you get, the more you're worth. So when you get to a certain type of views, when you're getting views or subscribers, you're worth more money. You know? Like once you pass 50,000 subscribers, you might get a sponsor here and then. Once you get 100,000, you'll definitely get a sponsor. And once you hit 1 million subscribers, now you got people hitting you up for trying to pay you for reposts. You know what I mean? Like people hit you up like, yo, this is my album, man. What you think about my album? Yo, can you promote this song? I just did a video to it, man. If you could put it up on your page or something like that, then you could charge people $100. You know, once you got like 1 million subscribers, you could charge people $100 for a repost or something like that. Like you could have like an IG account, and you could be like, yo, for every $100, I will post your video on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Or on my YouTube channel, I will just post your whole video on my YouTube channel for like $100. I'll put out your whole video. Even if it's whack, it don't matter. If it's whack, it's whack. Forget it, it don't matter. $100 is $100, even whack or not. You know how many people will do that? Even with whack music? And most of them is gonna be whack. The majority is gonna be whack. You know? It wasn't too long ago where I had somebody come up in my comment talking about they wanted to promote some type of music or something like that, and they was trying to talk about some work stuff or nothing, but I ain't do it though. I said to myself, I'm like, nah, my channel is still it's not big enough to do all that yet. You feel me? I just wouldn't feel right doing that, you know, because to me I feel like I'm just taking and I'm not really helping, you know. But I do it for free. Like if it's somebody cool from around the way, and I know you're doing music and you're trying to come up, then I will do yours for free. But I'm not doing it as a business though. Living Great 201. What's good? I didn't even see that one. I think I did. Oh yeah, I did read that one earlier. But yo, we still got 2 more people that got to get sentenced that's gonna get smoked. Mel Murder is not gonna be the one getting smoked. Harv is gonna be the one that's gonna get smoked. Harv, remember that I told y'all. Harv is gonna be the one to get smoked out of everybody. Remember that. The only reason why is because Harv took it to trial. He went against 6ix9ine when he shouldn't have went against him. Nobody went against 6ix9ine in that whole trial. Nobody. Not even Shotty. Nobody went against him. Everybody took their plea deal. Nobody went against him. Harv went against him. You know why? Because Harv didn't think that 6ix9ine really had the balls to go on stand. He really didn't think that he was gonna do that. It messed them all up, huh? Messed them all up. And he got found guilty for kidnapping and everything. You know how many years you get for kidnapping? And for having already, I think he already have a bad enough record already. If you have a bad record and you do something like that, forget it. Forget it. That's why I said he was better. He was better off just taking. And I heard they offered him like 5 years. I heard they offered him 5 in the beginning, and he said no. He ain't take the 5. He was acting like if it was really fake. He was really acting like it was fake. He had damn near all the bloggers reporting to him about, was the kidnapping fake? Was the kidnapping fake? Hell no, it wasn't fake. That shit was not fake, nigga. There's no way you could act the way 6ix9ine acted the day after he got kidnapped. The way he looked at when he was he looked like a sad puppy, man. He looked like a sad puppy, B. He looked like a little ass kid, right? That it was Christmas time, and then the day after Christmas they took all his toys away. So he looked like that, like a sad little kid, man. You know what that is? For you to be the king of New York, you the king of rap, and you talking about you untouchable, and then for somebody to kidnap your whole body from you like that, like they kidnapped this nigga like he was a bitch, yo. Like, you know, to get kidnapped, it's like you a bitch. You know that, right? In the streets, it's like you a bitch. Because most niggas, they'd rather get killed than to get kidnapped. They will fight before they get inside of a car. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas in the street, real niggas, will never get in the car. They'd rather get shot. They would not do what 6ix9ine did, I'm telling you. They would not do it. They wouldn't have done all of that. They would have rather risk it. You know? Yeah, right, Myers? Remember that? The pony, B. What's up with the pony, Myers? Yo, that pony chain was kind of hot too, right? He took the pony, B. Yo, I heard, right, that the hairs from the pony was Tekashi69 real hair. Is that true? Is that true, yo? Can anybody confirm that? Is it true that the hair that was on the little pony was from Tekashi69 head? I mean, from the looks of it, don't look like real hair, but that's somebody said that was his real hair that he took off and put it on the chain. If he did, that is dope though. But it's funny now that he don't got it. He took his little pony. My little pony. My little pony. Yo, what y'all think happened to all of that though? What y'all think happened to them chains, y'all? What you think happened to that saw piece? What you think happened to that dope ass 6ix9ine spinning chain? Who you think took that chain? Who you think bought that junk off of them? Or you think they melted it down? You think they went somewhere and just melted it all in a pot and just sold it as like one bar of gold, all melted up, all ugly looking? Can you imagine some hood dudes going on YouTube trying to learn how to melt down gold? They probably went on YouTube researching how to melt gold and probably did it in the kitchen or something and probably messed it all up or something, man, and ended up getting like $20,000 back out of like $500K. The only thing they probably got out of that was the money that they got, because I heard they got like 40 grand off of 6ix9ine. My Little Pony, man. That chain, you know how much that chain would have been worth? You know how much? Because that chain was around Nicki Minaj's neck. That chain could have went to auction like later on in the future, would have been worth mad money. You know? Because you gotta remember, that's that chain that was on the Fifi video. Nicki Minaj was wearing that chain. Nicki Minaj wore that chain on top of her big old titties. That chain would have been worth mad money in the future. Because you could always go back and be like, yeah, that's the chain from the Fifi video. That's when I went 9 times platinum. You know Fifi went more platinum than God's Plan by Drake? That shit went way more platinum than God's Plan. A lot of people mad at that, but it's the truth though. It's the truth. I'm not gonna sit in here and tell people a bunch of stuff that they want to hear. No, I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what's happening, like, and that's it. This is about what's happening in the world, all viral stuff or whatever that's going on. then I'll talk about it. Ain't not one thing on here that I made up or nothing like that. I haven't made up not one damn thing. Everything that I do or talk about is because it's already out there. That's it. You know? Still people tight. Still people tight. They just can't get over the fact that 6ix9ine really coming home. His career is over. All right, we'll see. He got the kids behind him. He don't need grown up. He don't need none of us. 6ix9ine don't need grown ups. He got the kids. And the kids are strong, you hear me? The kids are strong because the kids will go grab their little mommy or daddy Visa card and will go on iTunes and will spend $500 worth of iTunes money. Easy. With their parents' little Visa card, MasterCard, or gift card. And you got Christmas around the corner. You know how many people get gift cards for Christmas and stuff like that? People get gift cards all the time, especially kids. Kids be the one that get gift cards. What you think they're gonna do with them gift cards? They either gonna what? They either gonna use it on Fortnite skins or 6ix9ine songs. That's what they're gonna do. Fortnite or 6ix9ine, which are the two? You know what I'm saying? Yo, imagine if 6ix9ine was to do a deal with Fortnite and they was to make a custom 6ix9ine skin and they pay him for that too. Like imagine 6ix9ine does something like that. He make a custom 6ix9ine skin on Fortnite. I'm talking about this skin gonna look just like 6ix9ine. You're gonna get the hair, rainbow hair. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff as a skin on Fortnite. Can you imagine if he do something like that? I bet you if he was to hear this plan right now, he would do it. I bet you he would do it. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't you do a deal with Fortnite? Fortnite make like $1 million a day off of skins. Off of skins alone. And them video games scams, them should be mad money. Mad bread. Well, it's gonna be very interesting, man, I'll tell you that. And this guy, when 6ix9ine get out on December 18th, the world is gonna stop. I'm about to get off. I'm about to leave y'all with that right there, man. December 18th, the world might just stop. The internet gonna freeze, yo. December 18th, the internet might just freeze. So many people gonna be on the internet that day just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Kind of like the Test My Gangster World tour in the beginning. Remember that when everybody was waiting to see when 6ix9ine was gonna get touched? If the Chicago dudes was ever gonna touch 6ix9ine, Chief Keef, the YG, or the dudes in California was ever gonna touch 6ix9ine. Remember that? The Test My Gangster, that junk was mad entertaining, man. That was like watching a series on Netflix, man. Watching every day to see if this guy was gonna get his chain taken, a spinning chain and all of that. It was like watching a series on Netflix. Every day, people were watching 6ix9ine just to see if today was the day that he was gonna get his gangster tested. Word is born. That jump became a series. He turned that into a series on Instagram. He turned his life into a series on Instagram without even, like, with people without even knowing it. People were tuned in like if it was a show. People were tuned in like we watch Power on Sunday night. You know how we be tuned in every Sunday to watch Power? That's how people were tuned in when 6ix9ine had that Test My Gangster. Everybody and their mother was waiting for that because this guy was running around with the toughest gangsters in New York, and everybody wanted to see if anybody was going to test their gangster. And you know what? It never did get tested either because that didn't really count. Hard kidnapping 6ix9ine, that don't really count though because that was his own member. That was his own team member that did it to him. So that didn't really count. You know what I'm saying? That didn't really count. You know, nobody else could have did that to him though. Not Chief Keef, not nobody. It had to take somebody in his own crew to do that dirt to him. crazy, man. It's crazy. You gotta be careful who you rock with. But 6ix9ine knew. 6ix9ine knew who he rocked with. So I don't feel sorry for nobody. I really don't. I'm like Casanova right now. I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't feel sorry for nobody, because everybody did their thing and they all had enough money to do good things. You know, Shadi had enough money to do good things. Shadi didn't have to do a lot of the stuff that he did. He put himself out there just wilding out in front of cameras and stuff like that, shooting people up in front of cameras. Like, come on, bro. That was too much, man. You feel me? Just with Tekashi's success, with Tekashi69's success, that alone was a payback. That's what I'm saying. They ain't have to do nothing to nobody. Just him winning, just 6ix9ine making money was his own payback. That's a payback right there. You don't gotta do nothing to nobody if you winning already. Now, if you losing and you missing out on money, nah, I don't. That's something different. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But 6ix9ine was already winning. He was making money. They didn't need to go shoot at nobody. Chief Keef, they ain't had to do none of that. 6ix9ine was already winning. But he did that because he wanted to show people that he had gangsters behind him. You know? What happened, Myers? I do to you swears thee how that dude shot is ghost. I don't mean what you meant by that, Myers. Hey, yo, Drama House, what's good, family? What's good, my guy? I don't know what you meant by that, Myers. Success and happiness is the greatest revenge. Yes, that's exactly. Them Treyway guys didn't have to do nothing to nobody. They didn't. Look, them robbing Scumlord Dizzy, that was, come on. Scumlord Dizzy, he was never gonna do nothing to 6ix9ine. Nobody even knew who he was. Nobody even knew who Scumlord Dizzy was. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have to do nothing to him. Let him talk all that trash that he was talking. Let him. Like you said, Myers, success and happiness would have killed all of them. And it was killing them. That's why Trippie Redd was so damn mad. You feel me? And then the shooting, well, okay, the Barclay, that was something different. The Barclay, that was different because there was like 50 guys coming out that damn door. But that would have never happened if 6ix9ine wasn't doing what he was doing too, though. He could have just killed them with the success also. He ain't had to mention Casanova or make fun of Casanova. He ain't had to do none of that. That set tripping song, he could have just took it like, oh, you talking about me? Casanova ain't replied back. He could have just left it like that and just threw subliminal shout at him. But every time he would go on Instagram talk about boom, 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 fuck boy don't run, boom, 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 fuck boy don't run. Remember he was making fun of Cash? And that was hilarious too. He was really making fun of him. He was using his whole lyrics on him. You know, but he ain't had to do that either because he was already killing them with the success. Casanova said it. Casanova said, man, I couldn't have done no shows, no tours or nothing when I was beefing with that kid. He said he lost out on money for a whole year. You feel me? He ain't had to, B. He ain't had to. Well, I'm about to get ghost myself though, man. It's about that time anyway. Let me see what's going on. But yeah, man, so Mel Murder, 11 years, man. You know, not that bad. You'll be out in 7 and 8. So Tekashi, December 18th. Harv still got to get sentenced. And Nuke still have to get sentenced. So I'm going to update on that though. Whenever Harv get his sentencing, I'm definitely going to do a video. Nuke will probably do a video. And y'all already know, man. I'll keep y'all updated, alright, family? EmZ Gang.